So the first question, are you a student or working? So I'm a student, English education student at Universitas Muhammadiyah Surakarta, and right now I'm in my third semester. So we make decisions about what you are currently studying. Since entering the third semester, I've been deciding to I have been making decisions for myself what I want to study for example, like how much courses I will take for this semester and what kind of courses I will take for this semester. But actually, before I choose to make this decision, I already got the suggestion from my mother about taking 24 courses, so it will be more quick to finish my study. And the third question is, are you good at making decisions? I believe that I'm not really good at making decisions, especially when I'm feeling down, because when I'm feeling down and my mind is in chaos and turmoil, it will be so difficult to make a good decisions. I mean, like, if I keep forcing myself to make decisions, it will be a worst decision I've ever made. And the fourth question, do you think you usually make the right decision? It is probably true to say that I sometimes drop my decisions, decisions I make, and I feel like I'm not really believe that my decision is good until I found the results. If the result is maybe we can't always see the result to make a decision, is it bad or good. I cannot leave everything, the decision, in God's hands. So what do you think about people who always change their mind? From my perspective, changing their mind for humans is it's basically humans behavior, because humans is like dynamic creatures, so they will change, especially to their own minds. But sometimes, for someone who change their mind when they already make their decisions too often, I find them somewhat exasperating. To the second part, the important decision I had to make. I think the important decision I had to make in this year is to stop my cosplay activity. So it basically deal between my mother and me about to stopping my cosplay activity at February, and February will be my last chance to cosplay at a Japan festival. So who's helped me? My mom. My mom actually forced me to first time, and I feel like this is kind of hard because cosplay is already like my favorite hobbies, even it is expensive hobbies I ever have. But when I announced it about my graduation in cosplay to my followers in Instagram, I'm afraid that they will judge me, but actually they are supporting me and hoping the best for me. I think I made the right decision because it's time in these 20 years, it's time for me to be more serious and be focused on my future, and especially my study in college. Actually, I want to be a teacher, so I will be focused on that. Why making decision is really important? I believe that decisions will make you grow and will develop your self-improvement and define your path, creating life experiences, and also the drive good and bad will learning good and bad side will foster personal growth, development, and then they will build confidence in the future. Into the third part. Do you think it is harder to make decisions nowadays because we have so many choices? I think it's not really that difficult, but It's written to us as the decision maker. If you doubt your decision, it will be difficult, but if you already know what you want, you will be easier to make your decision. Do you think young people today have different types of decisions to make about your life compared to young people in the past? I believe that it is really true. I agree, because it is nowadays young people are really complicated. You know what I mean? Like, they are really complicated if they want this, and then they already prepared for this, and then tomorrow they totally change their mind. It is exasperating, and young people in these generations uh, really difficult to make their own decisions. That really complicated and too much. And the third question is, what are the advantages of asking for other people to make decisions? Now, in my opinion, to asking someone else about what should the people advise when making a decision, it has a good side and bad side. The good side is you will see the perspective from someone else, and the bad side, if you talk it too much to your mind and to your heart, it will impact your decisions. It will make you feel unworthy, and then doubt your own decisions in the future. So, and the next questions: why do you think some people are better at making decisions and others? So, is it true to? I think it is true to say that some people are better to making decisions because they already prepared for this, or they already trained for this, and they have experience at this, and they believe at themselves. Different from people who always make not always, but they are rare to make good decisions because they think the good decisions is probably that have a good impact on themselves. But actually, the good decisions is not always have a good impact on themselves. It will always have a good impact on other things. So the last questions. Some people say we only learn by making mistakes. Do you agree? Yes, I definitely agree with this statement. No pain, no gain. Only learn by making mistake. So it like mistake is the teachers, the masters of our future. So when you making mistakes, you feels like you making new masters for your growth development, for your self improvement. I agree with this.